During this holiday season, give your loved ones a gift that keeps on giving for the rest of their life. Torpedo Pot is the only affordable self-growing flower pot that ensures your future food survival. All you do is add soil, seeds, and seedlings to the flower pot and watch your plants grow. Torpedo Pot can grow nutritious food in such abundance and variety that you can produce more food than your local farm. Visit www.torpedopot.com.
A family vacation in Florida to New York with his two daughters and got stuck in the backup yesterday. You can see bumper to bumper traffic, straining drivers for more than 12 hours. Now all of this unfolding as crews work to clear up the mess left from yesterday's winter storm. Now I caught up with Romero after he was safely off the interstate. He says drivers felt abandoned.
I knew there was a snowstorm coming. I just didn't think that any of these states wouldn't be prepared for it. Or anything, at least. I never would have thought a state would just leave us stranded on the highway.
Now, all of the drivers I spoke to say they are now safely off the interstate. VDOT anticipates clearing up the rest of the roadway in time for tomorrow's morning rush hour. You can catch the rest of Romero's story on 8 News at 6.
Peace, family. My name is Vicki Dillard, your sister with the curly braids, and I'm so pleased to be a contributor here on our worldwide network of African Diaspora News Channel. Please make sure that as you come in, you give us a big thumbs up, and share this broadcast. Just so you know, we ask that you do that because you make it more likely that other folks will hear our broadcast, and you are really our promoters and marketers. When you do that, you elevate the collective Black voice. And how many of you all know that we're the counter voice to the oppressive classes propaganda media apparatus. So you help to elevate our voice, and we want to thank you so much for that. Family, I want you to listen to this article. This has been happening the beginning of the year. Quote, starving, freezing, hundreds of travelers stranded on I-95 in Virginia, road closed in both directions. This is America now. America, who likes to brag about being a first world country. By the way, I know folks say first world and all that, but what does that even mean, family? Talk Black to me. How often do you hear folks go around talk about second world countries? Where are the second world countries? It's just first world and third world. That's a mental thing. I don't even believe in stuff like that because there are so many areas where America is not caught up spiritually, ethically, and frankly, technologically in some other areas too. Talk Black to me. That's something that's to program us to see other nations as less than. That's not because it's accurate, but I digress. Hundreds of cars have stranded on Interstate 95 near Stratford County while work crews continue cleaning up from yesterday's winter snow. The interstate was closed around 5:45 a.m. and remains shut down to northbound and southbound traffic. Vehicles are being turned around or redirected on Route 1. The 40-mile backup spans from the Fredericksburg area to Ruther Glen. Some travelers have been stuck in their vehicles since as early as 3 p.m. Monday. What? During an 11 a.m. media briefing, Marcy Parker, district engineer for Virginia Department of Transportation in Fredericksburg, said that most people stuck in the standstill are still with their vehicles. Some are actually being reported as starving, family, and freezing. When you look at some of these disturbing images, family, you say this is America. And you've got to ask yourself, America, that's supposed to have all of this access, all of this technological swag, talk Black to me, can't get it together. This lets you know that there was another invisible government that's at work in the world. Let me tell you something. I don't care what anybody says. When you find folks that's tripping a lot about climate change, all the stuff that's going on in the world, which is primarily you hear a lot of white voices talking about climate change, even though, of course, we know climate change can sometimes affect our people. What we need to understand is, family, a lot of this stuff that's happening has to do with the injustice of God's people, the mistreatment of God's people. When we read the prophetic story of the children of Israel, the reason I call it prophetic story is because there's no group of people that fits the description of having been in bondage for over 400 years in a foreign land. The Bible speaks in a cipher. It speaks cryptically. It speaks in code. And you need somebody that helps to break the cipher. Talk Black to me. Let me hit my gavel. Y'all know the Vicki Show is the home of the hand claps and the gavel raps. Let me say that again. The Vicki Show is the home of the hand claps and the gavel raps. The reason why I have a gavel is not because we're silly. We have a gavel here because we want to program our people to know that we are the ones that speak with authority. You need to disabuse yourself of associating this with white folks in Congress and in government that makes laws, rules, and regulations and judges. You need to understand that powerful words come from us. And you see that America takes her talking points from we, the black grassroots, what we call the BGR in the Vicki camp. That's why we're starting the Vicki campaign. By the way, family, if you want to reach out to my international campaign strategist at vickybgr@gmail.com, the link should be below. You'll find out that here in America, and I'm hearing from some folks around the world that's trying to elevate the Vicki Show. Some folks don't even have to use money. They're just bringing folks over to their homes, introducing them to the Vicki Show by playing one of my videos and letting them know when I'm airing so that they can tune in and follow me on my social media platforms. Some folks are actually talking about this year getting billboards and buses and flyers and lawn signs and bumper stickers. Some folks are just spending a few dollars using signs and putting them up in major businesses. Say we're taking the revolution, baby, online. We're keeping it online and offline. We're putting foot to pavement. And I'm doing this because we need to reach more people. All of our folks don't know about digital media, but we need to begin to educate our people. And we're doing some of the most sophisticated marketing. And this is something that I've been talking about for a long time, but my camp has taken it to the next level. Just volunteers, talk black to me. Just like you share a broadcast with us now, they're sharing my message. And that's because we're speaking for black people here in America and around the world. Somebody talk black to me. And how many of you all know that it's in the best interest of all groups of people to respect us? Because when you honor us, you get blessed. But folks are really asking the question, with all of the so-called sophistication of America, the most powerful country in the world, why is it that these kinds of things are happening? Why are we able to nip this kind of stuff in the bud? We love to talk about other countries being third world and they're not sophisticated and they need America's intervention, but we can't seem to get it together, especially when it comes down to black folks. Hello, Katrina. These are things to consider. I look forward to talking to you again soon, family. I also want to let those of you who missed my absolutely amazing, worldwide, wildly successful, Your Royal Bloodline Vault passcodes. I dropped some gems that you hadn't heard nowhere else because I got them directly from high messengers. Baby, I am connected to the high realms and I'm not backing down on this reality because signs and wonders follow my work. It is what it is. If you miss this high holy convocation, you are so blessed. For a limited time, I'm making the replay available on my website. Go now to onpurposewithvicky.com. Go to onpurposewithvicky.com. It's almost a 3-hour webinar, an exclusive sacred webinar activation where you're going to receive insights and secrets that nobody else is telling you, baby. I bring on a special guest metaphysician who gave you some wealth codes. After we begin to start the ritual of healing our metaphysical royal bloodline, which I take us to a ritual on that, our brother takes us to the next level by releasing wealth codes. Go to onpurposewithvicky.com to the store and get your link today. It's going to be well worth it. You're going to be blessed throughout 2022 if you do the work the way we tell you to do the work. Mark my words. I can't wait to see you there.
Are you ready to lose weight and feel better than you've ever felt in your life? I, the Minister of Wellness, am offering an incredible 50% discount code on my Lose 100 Pounds in 100 Days book, which contains the exact meal plan that has helped thousands of our people achieve amazing results. Take advantage before this offer ends by visiting theministerofwellness.com and use the promo code NEWYOU22.
Hello, everyone. Please make sure you subscribe to the African Diaspora News Channel app on these platforms.